So at 3:25 this morning, we had a report of a fire in a 3-story senior residency high-rise. It eventually went to a 3-alarm. Smoke was showing from a 2nd-story balcony of the 3-story building. Fire lapping up to the 3rd floor. 2nd and 3rd floors were evacuated. The bus was brought in to house those seniors while the firefighters put it out. They were able to confine it to the 2 apartments. The fire started on the 2nd floor on the balcony of one apartment and lapped up to the balcony of the apartment and extended to that unit on the 3rd floor. It was confined to the 2 units in the hallway on the 2nd floor. $150,000 damage. We have no injuries in connection with this incident. And the cause of the fire appears to be smoking related. The occupant says that they did smoke on the balcony late last night before going to bed. The fire investigator says that the patterns found on the balcony are consistent with the fire originating around where the smoking material, she says that she was smoking. So it's accidental. Nobody hurt. Crews are picking up, returning to their stations. There were no injuries in connection with the incident.
And Tim, we have a lot of people who have mobility issues on wheelchairs. How lucky are we that we have no injuries at all?
What it appears, the hallway was completely smoke-filled, and a lot of these people have hearing issues. The fire alarms did go off. These doors are made to withstand fire and smoke, and a lot of them, we had to wake them up and the firefighters had to take them out. By that time, we were already starting to take smoke out of the building, so actually with the doors closed, they were like sheltering in place, and it was probably a blessing in disguise in that by those people staying in their units, they didn't go into the smoke-filled hallway, which could have caused more injury. So it worked out really well.
I was talking with the resident who was telling me that she was in her unit crying, stuck, unable to get out, until just out of nowhere, firefighters rushed in and take her out. She was so thankful. Your thoughts on that?
Well, on these newer buildings, it's little boxes that are put together to make a big box. And if the conditions are right, the fire should be confined to the one box where the fire originated. So the best place for you to be if you can't get out, if you open the door and you find the hallway full of smoke, is close the door. The door is one of the best piece of equipment, fire safety equipment in a building. It keeps fire and smoke out, and especially in buildings like this, those are extra special doors. They're much thicker, it can hold back. So what it did what it was supposed to do. It kept those elements from going in there. They were sheltering in place, and they were probably in the best place possible. The fire's not going to go through the wall. Very rarely we would have hoses already up there. And many times we do tell people to shelter in place because you are better in that room than you are anyplace else. So it's always important to do what the firefighters tell you to do. They wouldn't evacuate those residents until we feel that the hallway is safe enough for them to evacuate through.